prescriptions and accounts. Woods had to warm up on a stationary bike. You can't hit anyone on that thing. Woods with the steal to Richard Jefferson, the Whirlybird jam. Arizona up 15 in the first half. Moments later, the freshman Jason Gardner trying to throw a pass. It's deflected and right into the hoop. Come on. Arizona up by 14. State battling back. Charlie Bell in transition. His mom's name is Bell. Bell's son. Had 20 to lead the Spartans. Second half, Arizona up 2. Check out Jason Richardson on this play. He throws it in with the reverse stick back. Never before tried in competition. We're tied at 59. But Arizona going to Woods down the stretch. He is large. With the right hand, he had 12. The Wildcats go on to win this one, 79-68. Tom Izzo said his team was outworked, out-hustled, and outshot. Morris Peterson just 5 of 15. He had 6 turnovers. As for Woods, Lute Olson said he was more aggressive than he's been all season. The Cats have won 36 straight at the McHale Center. Indiana State and Indiana in the Indiana Classic. The game played in Indiana. First half, Indiana State up 5. Michael Menser, the steal, feeds Matt Wren. Yeah, the foul. Sycamores up by 5 at the break. Early in the second, A.J. Guyton. No, not really. And then Jeff Newton. Definitely not. Knights Hoosiers shot 39% from the floor. And here come the Sycamores. Menser driving, little floater. They were up 11 at this point. The Hoosiers rally back. Michael Lewis spotting up the lefty shot put. Bingo. Cuts the lead to 1 with 2 and change left. Now 1:07 to play. Hoosiers still down 1. Guyton throws the ball to no one in particular. And then Lewis. Another bad pass. Royce Waltman, Sycamores in control. 2.1 to play. Sycamores up 3. Luke Jimenez, the three-pointer for the tie. No, he front rims it. The Sycamores go nuts. They upset the 14th-ranked Hoosiers. Larry Bird's alma mater will go down in history for months for this one. Maryland up 3 off the turnover. Juan Dixon driving. Terrence Morris, could you get that for me? Cute. Maryland up 12-7. Still in the first. Kentucky now down 8. Saul Smith launching parabolas. That's good for 3 moments later. Coach's son getting it done. Smith with 15, 5 threes on the night. Second half, Maryland up 5. Morris showing some range. He had 22 and 9 rebounds. Under 2 to go. Kentucky down 4. Tayshaun Prince with the steal. Drives the distance with the left hand. Prince with 14. But Kentucky fails to get back on defense. Sit down. Stephen Blake with the easy bunny. Maryland wins 72-66 the final. Gary Williams' 200th career win at Maryland. Maryland's now won 69 straight home games against non-conference opponents, but this was the first during that streak against a ranked opponent. Kentucky has dropped 4 of 5 since beating the Terps earlier this season. Number 13, Duke and Michigan at Chrysler Arena. Yet another Jason Williams running an offense, finding Shane Battier. Williams with 8 assists and 17 points. Moments later, yet another with yet another pass to Carlos Boozer. Boozer 25 and 10 boards. Duke up 5. Williams not done. Another insinuating pass to Boozer. Duke up by 8. Michigan hanging on. The freshman Jamal Crawford grew up in Seattle, wearing the headband a la Slick Watts. Michigan cuts it to 5. But Duke would close it out. Chris Carrawell to Boozer to Battier. Oh, yeah, nice homecoming for Battier, who played his high school ball in Michigan. Brian Ellerby's guys go down. Every time Battier touched the ball.
Clarence Moore eventually on the receiving end of the sweet alley-oop. He only had 2 points, but they were really good, too. Georgia Tech up 5. 7 seconds left. Mosley can ice it with a free throw. Kremen's hoping he gets a miss. He got a miss. So here's what Georgia Tech has to do. Push it up and hit a 3. Tony Aiken says, I will push it up. I will hit a 3. He had 16, and we're going to OT. Meanwhile, Stanford down 2 in the OT. Mosley, nice backdoor cut, and takes the Jerron Collins pass for the jam. Game tied at 59. Free throws put him up 2. Akins, I tied it once, I can tie it twice. No, I can't. Jason Collier can't throw it in from reverse either. Collier and the Yellow Jackets lose a valiant effort. The final 64-61. Stanford's rust from 2 weeks off was fairly evident. Said head coach Mike Montgomery, we were obviously looked a little bit like we'd been in the library for a couple of weeks, which we have. Tech comes close but loses their 4th straight. Meanwhile, Gonzaga, UCLA's Pauley Pavilion, Jerron Rush, of course, suspended by the team indefinitely. First half, it didn't look like the Bruins would need him. Jason Capono inside. He had 8 in the first half. UCLA up by 5. But in the second half, Matt Santangelo achieves the baseline and achieves reverse. 26-26. Later, the Zags pull away. Ryan Floyd open for 3. He hit that 5 times. The UCLA bench is stunned. What? This is our court. Gonzaga shocks them 59-43. The 43 points to Bruin. Robert O'Kelly, thank you. Demon Deacon, I don't need teammates. Plays in 2 of his 17, 24 turnovers in the game for the Dogs. Wake leads by 9, but Georgia coming back. Sean Coleman, nice backdoor pass to Adrian Jones for the lay-in. 18 for Jones in the day, but he had more impressive bucket later. Georgia within 5. 8 seconds remaining, game tied. Broderick Hicks, coast to coast. Wake Forest up 2, but heads up to Anthony Evans of Georgia. Great inbounds to Jones. Time's running out. You just got to heave it. No! And it goes! Georgia with the upset on the Hail Mary, 68-67. Said Jones of his game winner, I just threw it up, and that was a miracle shot that just happened to go in. So after an 0-3 start now, the Dogs have reeled off 5 straight wins.
And in number 8, Auburn, Cliff Ellis trying to get his Tigers past the Quakers. Mamadou Ndiaye blocks Josh Shanger not once but twice. We're going to go for a run. Doc Robinson to Scott Coleman. Pure shooter. Bingo. Ndiaye 4 blocks. Auburn up 3 at the break. Second half, Penn hanging around. Michael Jordan.
Back to Ndiaye.
Mike at 20. Penn down by just 1. Auburn goes to Doc. Mr. Robinson. He's stunning. He's stellar. He's staunch. He's stupendous. He's stalwart. He's standout. Stop me. Chris Porter had just 4 points, but his teammates do the work. The Tigers win it 77-70. Last year, Auburn blew teams out. Brian Cardinal? No. Brian just padding the stats. Gets some rebounds and some points. Purdue up 5. Cardinal with 10 on the day. Boilermakers running away in half 2. Sweet passing. Mike Robinson feeds Carson Cunningham with the left hand. He had 14. But as we take another look at this play, watch Brian Cardinal posting up Kofi Pointer. Cardinal jams his thumb as they break. You see Cardinal holding his thumb right there. He's able to catch it and make the pass, but it pained him. It is a broken left thumb. Cardinal expected to miss 3 to 4 weeks. Purdue wins the game 86-65. Coppin State is masochistic. And in addition to Purdue, they've already played UConn and St. John's and
against Washington. And the Zags have Matt Santangelo. And Matt Santangelo had 14 points. How about Dion Luton for Washington in the first half? Drive to the hole, up and good. Then with a fadeaway, Luton had 15 points in the first half. The Zags, however, were up 4 at the half. Second half, it's all Gonzaga. Ryan Floyd off the steal, coast to coast, puts it down, and the Zags win it 76-66. As they're now 3-0 against Pac-10 opponents, all on the road. This was Washington's home opener after starting the season with 6 straight. League against Seton Hall. Shaheen Holloway driving. It is up, and it is good. Columbia is up by 1. Seton Hall down 1, less than a minute to go. Ty Shine for 3. That's good. Seton Hall up 2. Columbia down 2. One last chance. Oh. Craig Austin for 3, and the win, no good. Seton Hall survives, and that's the word, survives. 60-58 as they came back from 8 down with 8 minutes to play. Darius Lane led the way with 12.
Assistant coach Baker Neal replacing head coach Pete Strickland. His mother passed away over the weekend. His team did him proud. Todd Shannon, top of the key to Matt Gladio, open 3. He was 4 for 11 from 3. Coastal Carolina by 1 at the half. Second half, Todd Shannon from 3. He was 6 for 8 from 3. Chanticleer set a Value City Arena record with 14 3-pointers. They were 14 for 30 overall. But Michael Red and the foul. He had 16, less than a minute left. Buckeyes by just 5. Scooney Penn driving. He had 21 points and 5 assists. It was close. Coastal Carolina with no starter taller than 6'6". Well, UConn, Michigan State, Indiana, Purdue, all in 1 week for Arizona. Fortunately for them, it's not Indiana and Purdue. It's Indiana University, Purdue University at Indianapolis. Has to be tough on the guys making the T-shirts. They go by IUPUI for short. Ron Hunter and the second-year D1 team getting the number 3 team in the nation. And you see there, IUPUI, a school located right between Purdue and Indiana. Now you know that. Early first half, Arizona up by 5. Don Carlisle tried to save it. His man left. Gilbert Arenas with the easy layup. And oh no, Ron Hunter says, think, come on, think. A kind of an Indiana-Purdue reaction, if you think about it. First half winding down. Jason Gardner puts this up, knocks down the 3. 14-point lead at the half. Second half, IUPUI down by 17. Jermaine Gardner finds Walter Moore. Yeah, it's not going now. You know, Indiana wouldn't be happy with that. IUPUI cold from the field again. Another air ball for the Jaguars. That's not going in. Purdue wouldn't like that either. Still second half, Arizona up by 15. Richard Jefferson lob. Whatever works. Look at the lob inside. No, it goes in. It's a 3. 70-41 the final. Arizona is now won 37 straight at home. That's the 3rd longest home run in the nation behind Murray State. Yes, Murray State and Duke. The Jaguars, that's Indiana-Purdue of the Mid-Continent Conference, drops to 1-7. More hoop, Auburn and Coppin State. Early in the first, Doc Robinson, the alley-oop to Chris Porter up top. Look out! Porter with 12 points. Didn't need too much in this. Game tied at 10 in the first. This was a tie game at this point. David Hamilton changing things. Ooh, rejected by Hamilton. Brings this down. Hamilton hustling down court. Jameson Brewer with the reward, and he got it there. 37-15 Auburn at the half. Second half, Scott Pullman, 4 from 6 from 3. Knocking this down, and this one not close. Auburn takes it by 28. It was actually tied up 8 minutes into the game, but then it continued, and it became lopsided. 21 straight home wins for Auburn.
Central Florida at Ohio. Al Miller, end of the first half in Central Florida. Yes, can. Ohio by 11 at the half. However, a few minutes left in the game. Ohio's Brandon Hunter takes Paul Reed to the hole. A one-handed kaboom, and Ohio wins by the score of 77-57.